welcome back to another special edition of Maniacal Music Musings. I'm your host, Jeremy, and as all the ladies tell me, nothing compares to you. All the young dudes say my mom's playing tricks on me, but I'm a space oddity who walks on the wild side, so fuck them. Don't worry though, baby. I'll take you there once I get into the groove. Giggity. My co-host, though, he loves to contemplate his subterranean homesick blues in the still of the night while staring at the pink moon. I'll let you all guess what that means. He loves to beat it to Billy Joe and the wild horses in Mississippi. God damn it. He says, I'm so lonesome I could cry. I'm not a bad guy, but my American girl left me, so now the only boy that could ever teach me is the son of a preacher man. So come, Mr. Tambourine Man, and show him what a beautiful world it is. Chancey motherfucking Greif.
Hi.
Hi.
Fucking Aaron beat you to the punch, man. What the fuck?
I was just saying hi to him.
Aaron knows what's up.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. He usually does. And that is right, folks. We are back for part 10, The Chaos Ensues, of the motherfucking Rolling Stone Top 500 Songs bracket. And woo-wee, we are fully entered into the hundreds at this point. The songs ranked 194 to 161 in this part, and just like Goodnight, it's getting harder and harder and harder. So, let me introduce my special guest, and we can get this goddamn show on the road. Minus the one guest who didn't show up yet, motherfucker. But, first and foremost, Jamie motherfucking Fuller Sparks from Bracket Bastards Podcast is back once again to join us and have a good time.
You know me. You know I'm always here for a good time. So let's get her going. Let's go, as Q says.
Don't disgrace this show by bringing his name into it. And next, but not next, and of course, you all know her. She's on pretty much every fucking thing I do. My co-host from the asylum with Harley and Joker, Miss Harley Quinn herself.
What is up, everybody?
Well, now that you're here, that's an open-ended question. And of course, you all know the other bastard that joins on these fun occasions, Miss Bubbles herself, the bubbliest one of all.
Hi, guys! I'm so excited. It's going to be fun tonight.
That song's not on this bracket. Last, but certainly not motherfucking least, he is the true OG, because I'm pretty sure he's the only one here who's been in every part of this bracket besides Chancey and myself. Mr. A. Ron Leckinger himself from Podcast.
Boom Shanka, yo. May the seed of your loins be fruitful in the belly of your woman.
Array War. That's part of the problem. But we are, of course, here to break down some music, and we're going to get right to that. And unless a six guest shows up, who I might have to slap later, and his fucking bald-ass head, shows up, Chancey shall be playing JoJo the Idiot Circus Boy until that point, and be here for commentary. And that, of course, means if someone can't decide on a vote, they could throw the biscuit to old JoJo, and he'll hobble along on his crooked legs into the middle of the fucking circus ring and try to give us an answer, if we can understand what he says. But let's get this just start off right. And for those folks who don't get the gist of us being backwards from the way we usually are, we're going backwards on this motherfucker tonight in order, because, I want to twist it up a little bit, and also with the first one, I wanted to give Aaron a little fun on the first vote. But let's start off, and since somebody's not here, that means I have to start it off. Wasn't the plan, but the first matchup is a 29-year difference. 90s versus 60s, number 194, Rid of Me by PJ Harvey from 1993. Going against number 176, You Really Got Me by the Kinks from 1964. And I'm sorry, Aaron. I wanted to like PJ Harvey after you gave her all your blessings after you found out the playlist. But, it's not horrible. It's just not great. I'm kind of undecided on it, really. I've listened to the song probably 20 times now, and I'm still just undecided. I can't figure out what the fuck I want to feel about it. But, You Really Got Me by the Kinks is a fucking classic. How does anybody not know that song? It's in everything. It's in everything. It's been around my whole life. So I got to go with You Really Got Me. I mean, it's just classic. But that means the mouthy one gets to give us her vote next.
I mean, you really got me right there, Jeremy. Aw, right there through my heart by calling me the mouthy bastard. You know me. That song has a lot of meaning to some memories and old days in the bandhood and being a band geek. We would play this song quite a bit. Rid of Me, just it wasn't get rid of it. I mean, I didn't understand the song with the beat and the lyrics. It was hard for me to get behind both. So I'm definitely, it's a no-brainer. You really got me.
No surprise there, but Miss Harlequin, are the Kinks moving on without PJ Harvey getting a vote, or are you gonna keep it interesting here?
Okay, so I didn't have time to do my ranking like Aaron normally does because
How
I did
dare
the
you.
last one. Well, it's been busy at work, but I did rank my number one and my last one, and unfortunately, Rid Me was my 34. So the Kinks are moving on.
Oof. I could hear Aaron muttering underneath his breath over here. I really can. And Miss Bubbles, which way do you want to go? You're muted.
So I actually didn't mind the other song, but I mean, we all like Kinks here, so I'm gonna go with the Kinks.
Truer words, my dear. Truer fucking words right there.
I mean, call us out like that, Bubbles.
I'm
God,
sorry.
Senator, you have the floor, okay? You have the floor.
I mean, ain't nothing new about a senator talking about Kinks. That's for damn sure. But Aaron, Aaron, finish this out, because the reason I wanted to switch the order around was mainly so you can go last on this one, because I know I had a feeling both these songs are pretty high ranked for you.
7 and 11.
7-11.
7-11. The Kinks. Do you guys know Jimmy Page plays that solo?
On You Really Got Me.
Yeah.
Nice.
But that's number 11. PJ Harvey, Rid of Me, number 7. I'll make you lick my injuries. I'm going to twist your head off C till you say, don't you wish you never matter. Don't you wish you never matter. Lick my legs, I'm on fire. Lick my legs of desire. If you don't know, you don't know. It's fine. PJ's number 7. She gets a vote.
Oh, a pity vote it may be, kind of, but it's still
not a pity vote. She won by 4 over the Kinks.
I mean, I like the end of the song. I just didn't like the beginning of the song. Like, it was just too slow.
Slow build.
I like the lyrics, but
It ends pretty frenetically.
I couldn't.
The cadence. It just, there was something off about it, but I liked the lyrics. It was hard for me. Giggity.
You might like the Full Tech Demos version better.
Maybe. Well, I can't promise the Kinks are going to make it far, because this next matchup isn't easy either, by any fucking means. And Jamie is going to start us off, if I can get this fucking mic to go to the place where it stays on. But it's going to be... Oof. God damn. It's only a 13-year difference. It's 70s versus 50s. It's number 193, Wild Horses by the Rolling Stones. And yes, folks, the first official Rolling Stones song in the Rolling Stones bracket.
Whoa!
And I can't tell you how many guests we've had in the show where I say we're doing the Rolling Stone bracket, and they're like, "Oh, the Rolling Stones did a lot of good songs."
We're like, that's not it. Okay.
But yes, it's Wild Horses from 71, a Rolling Stone song, going against number 175, I Only Have Eyes for You by the Flamingos from 1959.
Okay. both of them, I know, both of them, I don't mind. But yet, the wild horses sounds like someone's whining, and you need to shut your fucking mouth and just deal with it. Like, I just makes me want to backhand someone. It just said, "Wild horses, come on, shut the hell up with that wild mouth of yours." We're gonna go with "I Only Have Eyes for You" because that's a good old love song right there. It's a cute one. We're going to do it.
It is a cute one, but I swear to God, when the freaking backup singers are doing their part in between the chorus, it sounds like they're saying, "Give up your butt."
Squish your butt.
It sounds like they're saying, "Give up your butt."
All the innuendos that you put in, giggity, into those spots, that kind of shit with my friends and I, we would make up the best songs. But yeah, it's just like, it sounds like "swish your butt" or something stupid. Like, it doesn't even sound like anything appropriate, and it's great. I'm here for it.
I love it because I only have eyes for you, so give up your butt. But
You about-
Harley,
Oh my god.
Harley, which way you want to go?
I only have eyes for you.
Well, shit, tell me something I don't know. But Miss Bubbles, how about you on this one, my dear?
Man. You know what? Since this is the Rolling Stone bracket, I am going to give them at least one vote because I feel like the other song's going to win. So
You never know which way AA Ron or myself is going to
in the
go.
middle over here, so it could go either way. But yeah, I'll give it to Rolling Stones on this one.
Well, AA Ron, you going to surprise?
Wild Horses
Actually,
number 3, Flamingos 25.
I had a feeling. It was one of those things where I'm like, wait a minute, has Aaron ever said anything against the Rolling Stones before? I can't fucking remember if he did or not. But I felt like it was one of those bands Aaron made a thing against, but I couldn't remember really.
Don't really like anything they did after 1980.
Well, yeah, I mean, talk about bands that went on way longer than they ever fucking should, and I think they're still performing, God help us all. Mick Jagger looks like a fucking zombie out there, but
I saw
it is
them
what it
in
is.
88, the Steel Wheels tour. Everybody called it the Steel Wheelchairs tour. I thought it was the last tour.
Well, that means it's actually a tiebreaker on me, and I actually love both of these songs. When I was working in the dorms and staying in the dorms over summer in college, because it was fun as shit to do that. Well, somewhat. And the head of the dorms was he was a biker, he was a huge Rolling Stones fan. And I got a lot of introductions to Rolling Stones that year. And that's all he used to play down in his office where he kept his bike and where he used to sit there and wax it up and shit when he wasn't doing shit. So, Wild Horses I probably heard 1,000 times that summer. And Wild Horses is actually one of my favorite Rolling Stones songs, but I also love I Only Have Eyes for You. It's just classic. It's fucking one of those 50s classics. But, so, in honor of us not having a 7th member tonight, Joshua, you're fucking wannabe fucking Deathstroke. But I'm going to finger JoJo and let him be the tiebreaker.
I'm going with the one that's most likely to have been involved in the conception of more, accidental fucking children, and that's going to be the fucking Flamingos. Schmut.
Schmut.
Which I'm actually really happy you went that way, Chancey, because I was going to go that way, but I feel bad having you sit there play JoJo, so I figured I might as well give you one, and I don't mind fingering you anytime. So I get to finger Freddie. We get to finger Freddie playing. We don't get to finger you that often. So
I'm an elusive one.
Well, we've all heard the stories about how Casey tries to do it to you and runs through the house chasing you. Vito's been very foretelling. But that means Harley gets to start off this one, if she's there at the moment.
I'm here.
And the next matchup, only a 2-year difference, total genre matchup. Both 90s. It's number 192, Mind Playing Tricks on Me by Ghetto Boys from 1991. And it's going against number 174, Radio Free Europe by REM from 1993.
One second. I'm going with Ghetto Boys.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, Willie D's, where's that? But Miss Bubbles, which way you want to go?
REM.
Color me surprised. And Aaron, I honestly don't know.
Calling out in transit, calling out. REM number 12, Ghetto Boys number 34.
Damn! See, this is why I love Aaron, because it's fucking some rap songs he gets so into, like, what the hell's that one he fucking couldn't stop singing?
The good ones, and some are the bad ones, and the bad ones are really bad.
But it's okay, well, Aaron's going with REM. I am not the biggest REM fan, as Chancey damn well knows from him bringing REM on the show, but I don't hate them as much as I hate other 90s bands like Tool and Bush, but REM I could stand. I could stand them. They're not horrible. But it's motherfucking Ghetto Boy. Okay, cool. I apologize, Josh, for anything I might have said against you. No, I don't. But I will say, I mean, I love this Ghetto Boy song. Willie D, they literally shot the album cover for this fucking album when Willie D got shot and was on his way to get fucking surgery in the hospital. Like, that's how badass these guys are. I mean, and who doesn't like a rapping dwarf? But I mean, I have to say, ICP and Cottonmouth Kings did the song better. They did. But I will give it to fucking Ghetto Boys, because sitting in my four-corner room staring at the candles like fucking mind playing tricks on me is fucking amazing. ICP made the beat better, but yeah. And that means that Miss Jimmy motherfucking Full of Sparks is the tiebreaker between Ghetto Boys and REM.
Well, I feel like after that fucking novel of an explanation that you gave us for your vote,
You should be used to that by now.
I should be, but you give us so much information I can't keep up. So I wrote down what I was planning on voting, but then I started second guessing myself. But I'm just gonna go with the Ghetto Boys. We're just gonna do it.
And just like that, Aaron's last ranked song gets to move on. Love it. And that means that the Ghetto Boys will be facing one of these two songs in a matchup I honestly give two shits about. But
Billy Joe and Marquee Moon.
motherfucker, I'm gonna do that shit again. Bubbles, if your sister-in-law wants to fill in until Josh gets his internet shit figured out, be my guest. That way Chancey can actually vote and have fun. But yes, and that means that this vote is going down to Bubbles. And it is a decade apart, 60s versus 70s, number 191, Ode to Billy Joe by Bobby Gentry from 67. Going against number 173, Marquee Moon by Television from 77.
I'm sorry, can I have the mashup again?
It's Ode to Billy Joe by Bobby Gentry versus Marquee Moon by Television.
Thank you. Is it my turn?
You start off, my dear.
I'm gonna go with Billy Joel. Hold on.
And that means, okay, I was going to let your sister-in-law go next, but since she left the area for a second, hey, Ron, which way you want to go?
Ode to Billy Joe, number 15. Marquee Moon, number 30. Marquee Moon, I'm a guy that doesn't mind a long song, but that song should have been 2.5 minutes instead of 10.
Thank you! Fucking thank you! Like, they literally were playing the same riff for 10 fucking minutes. Like, they had like a little
riff. They came back to the original riff 8 minutes in.
I know, but that pissed me off. I'm like, I literally had to check the first time I heard it, I had to check fucking Spotify. I'm like, because the control of my fucking steering wheel, like sometimes I hit it by accident, I restart songs. I had to check, make sure I didn't do that with this shit, like every time.
There's about a 2-second pause, and then they go back to the original riff.
But I mean, but honestly, even though it was too long, to me, it was still a better song than the Billy Joe song. I mean, I don't think I ever heard that song until this fucking playlist, and
That's a AM staple, man, growing up.
I mean, but what the fuck is that song about? Is it about like they thought somebody jumped off the bridge and committed suicide, but they really didn't? It was just them playing around throwing shit off the bridge. Like, I don't understand the meaning of that song.
I think it's left to your interpretation.
I mean, because the end of the song, it's like me and Billy Joe we're throwing this off the fucking bridge. Like, what the fuck? And I mean, I love the Red Foreman
song.
You're not.
It really is quite the song.
And I love the Red Foreman dad in it. Like, oh, that's like, oh, he always was a troublemaker. Pass the fucking potatoes. Like, that's awesome. That's fucking awesome. But I still got to go with Marquee Moon because at least that was a decent riff. Even though it was 10 minutes long, it was still a good riff. But and very music based, not lyric based. But Miss Jamie.
I feel like when it comes down to it, I kept thinking of the song Valerie when I was listening to Ode to Billy Joe. There is a similarity between the music bars that they do and vocally, but I don't know. Like, I don't really care for Marquee Moon. It doesn't bother me. It's a 10-minute damn song. I don't need all that. So we're just going to go with the song that reminds me of a better song because I don't care about these two. So we're going to go with Ode to Billy Joe.
Anybody got time for that?
Ain't nobody got time for that shit.
Exactly. And Harlequin.
I don't honestly care. Can I still give my vote to Chauncey?
Well, since Bubble's sister-in-law is supposed to be in this, so he's going to get a vote regardless.
I'll go for the Billy Joel one. I don't honestly care either way.
Which means that Billy Joe is moving on, as probably should. I guarantee I get a lot less hate mail for that moving on. But which way do you want to go, Chauncey Ponce?
Billy Joe.
I mean, I prefer Billie Jean, but yeah, okay.
Sorry, she had to step away, but her vote was going to the Billy Joe one.
Which means it is a 6-1 because I had to give Marquee Moon this one because the Billy Joe song confused me. But that means that Bobby Gentry will face the Ghetto Boys in the next round in a matchup no one can ever see coming in the history of music. But that means that Aaron gets to start off this matchup. And actually, I'm kind of happy about this. It's gonna be a 24-year difference, 80s versus 60s. It's number 190, Fuck the Police by NWA from 88, my birth year. Going against number 172, Mississippi Goddamn by Nina Simone from 1964.
Yeah, it's a good matchup. Fuck versus Goddamn, 16 versus 17.
So NWA 16.
Edged out Nina Simone. Yep.
You liked actually you like NWA. I know that because you liked Straight Outta Compton last part as well. So I think, but I mean, on this one, I honestly Mississippi Goddamn kind of pissed me off because it wasn't even like a good song. Like it was just like it reminded me of one of those like 20s. What do they call it? Porgy and Bess era type shit, like songs. What's the word I'm thinking of, Chancey? Ragtime. It reminded me of like a ragtime stage song that like they would do back in the 20s. Like that's what it reminded me of. Which I guess is kind of what they're going for. But I mean, it's Fuck the Police. Fuck the Police is one of the most iconic songs of the last like 40 years. So, and it's what put NWA in the map. So yeah. Even though we do support the blue in this house, I will say that. But Jamie, which way do you want to go?
Here's Fuck the Police against who again?
Mississippi Goddamn.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. To be honest with you, I don't think I like this Mississippi goddamn one.
I didn't either, so more power to you.
Yeah, I really didn't like it regardless of who it was going against. So I just had to double check what I was looking at. Yeah, fuck the police. Absolutely. I'll never forget the time that Tech Nine, Bone Thugs, and Cottonmouth King all joined together and we all sang "Fuck the Police" and flipped off the police back in the day at one of the venues in Des Moines. So that was a great memory. Absolutely NWA.
Well, I mean, any moment with Cottonmouth Kings is a good moment, Chancey.
Absolutely. Bum, bum, bum.
Boom.
That's the only song on there that's even worth its weight in
I know,
fucking
that's why I said it. That's why I said it.
belly button lit. Literally.
Excuse me. Bong Token Alcoholics is fucking incredible.
The bone
I'm
token
sorry.
alcoholics.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. I've got diabetes.
Excuse me. My
And
bad.
Cottonmouth Kings actually did their own kind of "Fuck the Police" song, but not to say they didn't copy it, but they did like a similar one. But Harley, are we fucking the police or are we going to Mississippi? Goddamn, which actually has been on my list of vacation destinations for a long time. But
Hi, Pamela Hicks. We are going with NWA.
yes, hello, Pamela. Thank you for watching as always. And NWA gets the win. And Chancey, are you going for some Nina Simone classics or are you going for NW motherfucking A?
I'm gonna go with NWA on this one.
I'll look
And
at my 2 consonants and a vowel, please, Vanna.
Right?
oh, you think I'm that good looking? Thank you. But
Wasn't talking to you, I was talking to Chancey. Thank you.
you can't. What, his red eyeball?
Yeah.
You can't even see him. You can't even fucking see him. So,
Boom, boom,
But-
boom, boom.
but
Your red eyeball.
okay. What's your sister-in-law's name? So I stop saying your sister-in-law.
Brandy.
Oh, Brandy and Bubbles. I fucking like it. But Miss Brandy, which way you want to go?
That's easy motherfucking E. Fuck the police.
All right. I might have to go back to your sister-in-law after that shit because fucking the worst person in NWA. But he has the worst verse in that whole fucking song. But Bubbles, finish us off here. Which way you want to go?
Ice Cube.
Oh, fuck the police.
Hold on a goddamn second. What the fuck did you say about Ice Cube?
That song is all about Ice Cube.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Okay, I thought you said Ice Cube had the worst verse. I was about to start slapping fuckers. But yeah, that song is all about. NWA is all about Ice Cube and Dre's beats. Ice Cube does the rapping, Dre does the beats, and Eazy-E takes it from a Jew with no Vaseline, as we all know. But that means Fuck the Police is gonna face one of these 2 classics, and I'm fucking pissed about it. Oh my god. All right, well, since Brandy didn't start one off yet, I'll let her start this one off just for fairness. But
Write 'em down.
it's a 60s matchup, only 2 years difference, and fuck me on this matchup, really. It's number 189, Space Oddity by David Bowie from 69, going against number 171, What a Wonderful World by Louis Armstrong from 67.
Not even close, dude.
For you, maybe?
Man, this is hard because when I'm mad at work, that song just pops into my head. What a wonderful world. And it just gets the party going. Yeah. I'm going to say, what a wonderful world.
Like that you say that gets the party
It
going.
does.
Like, well, who just parties to that song, Brandy?
Me.
That's
Everyone's angry.
And I say to myself, let's get this party going.
I mean, yeah. Louis Armstrong sounds like me when I fucking smoke too much, but
I swear to God, Jeremy, it's fucking Louis. It's Louis Armstrong. Fucking goddamn.
David
And
Bowie.
over.
Oh, did he say
Over-
Louis?
Over on the left, we have one Louis Armstrong. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Sound
It's
like
his
a
proper
goddamn-
name,
you
Chancey.
sound- No, it's Louis. It's fucking French, you
Call him
fucking
Louis.
idiot.
Hey, man, no.
But actually, he preferred Lewis.
I don't care
Thank
what
you.
he preferred. Satchmo,
Hey.
god damn it.
There you go.
And well, Miss Pamela Hicks agrees with you on that one, but Miss Bubble, actually, not you're not next. Technically, I'm next, but and I mean, fuck, I hate this matchup, I really do, but I love the beginning of Space Oddity. It's one of the first David Bowie songs I ever heard, and I love in fucking Mr. Deeds when Adam Sandler starts singing it on the plane, and they all start singing it with him. So it's fucking hilarious. Like I love that song. It's an amazing song. And actually, we have some David Bowie coming up on this Tuesday's episode of Monogamy Some Musings. Not that album, but another space-themed album. So gotta love Space Bowie. So I'm going with Mr. Space Bowie because Bowie's the man. R.I.P. But Mouthy Boston, which way do you decide to go?
Which way do I dare to go? Well, tell me which ways I have to choose from, sir.
What a Wonderful World versus Space Oddity.
I really don't know which fucking really. Why are those again? Why? David.
I did not
Bowie.
make I did not make these fucking rankings.
David Bowie. I'm sorry, Louis. I'm really sorry, but it's gonna be David fucking Bowie.
And if you missed our previous conversation, he prefers Lewis. But Harley, which way do you want to
I'm
go?
gonna kick
But
you right in your taint.
Everybody calls him.
motherfucker. Dude,
Everybody calls him
stop
Louis.
My tank got enough fucking damage on the damn carnival ride to say thank you. But Harley.
Gonna get injured on the endangered species list here real quick if you keep that loose shit up.
Harlequin, waiting.
I'm going with Louis Armstrong.
You gonna kick her in the tank too? Huh? Huh?
You are now
I did that on purpose.
this card fucking list now. I don't even have a list. You're not even on it. How fucked up is that?
You know what, Jamie? Your skull just shipped out, so I
I
can have her
know.
change it.
I know. I really didn't. I was gonna say I take it back.
You know, I have pictures of it. Do you want me to send you pictures?
Oh my. No. I want to be surprised.
Well, Chancy Pants.
It's awesome.
Is it Bowie or Lewis?
I'm gonna go with old Satchmo because controversial thought. I fucking really am not a fan of David Bowie.
Well, I feel bad for our guest Tender Bastard. I feel bad for our guest Tender Bastard coming on this Tuesday. And yes, Jamie, that is his actual name. He introduced himself as is Tender Bastard, which I fucking love. But
Tender.
There's better David Bowie songs than this one. So yeah, debatable.
Is it tender like a chicken tender, or tender as in like it's so tender and sweet? Like, or is it tender like squishy?
Tender
Well-
like you hit it with a metal hammer for.
I will ask him on Tuesday. I will ask him on Tuesday. So tune in to find out. But
More like
But,
tender, like he needs an inflatable donut to sit down.
Chancey, hemorrhoids are a real issue. They're not to joke about. But Bubbles, which way you want to go?
It's a Wonderful World.
And I say to myself, fuck.
Why do you sound like you have fucking one of those weird, like, I think that my voice went out and then I have to use this because of the throat cancer?
My Aunt Frida had one of those. She wasn't really my aunt, my grandmother's friend.
My mom always tries to get me to watch those commercials to stop smoking, and I'm like, I would sound so cool with one of those. What the fuck are you talking about?
You
But-
would sound better.
Motherfucker. But speaking of motherfucker, Aaron, which way you want to go? Finish this out here.
This is by the way, a tender is also the person that shovels coal on a train, and that's what they're doing to David Bowie's ass. All you people right now.
Oh, shovel
David
it.
Bowie number 2, Louis Armstrong number 22. He preferred Louis.
Damn, Aaron, you got that hard. That was good.
Wait a minute. What was your David Bowie ranking? I missed that.
Number 2.
Dose.
Oh,
And
thank you. At least I knew Aaron.
I finished my asparagus, so now it's going to get sloppy with the falafel.
Which means in a African American powerhouse matchup in the next round, it's NWA versus Louis Armstrong, and now that will continue. That will continue for another round. So thank you. But
Was this the white people powerhouse matchup? Oh no, it was Louis Armstrong. Was this the what do you call this matchup?
this matchup, actually it is another fucking African American powerhouse matchup. Next one, and shit, it's actually gonna get started off by me, and it's the oldest song in this whole part of the bracket is in this matchup. It's number 188, Little Wing by the Jimi Hendrix Experience from 1967 versus number 170, In the Still of the Night by the Five Satins from 1956. And I like Jimi Hendrix, but this is not one of his best songs. I'm pretty sure he has better songs coming up in the next 4 parts, but In the Still of the Night, I fucking love. I almost feel like, and was that in the X-Files episode we watched for the rerun forensics there, Aaron, or no? I forget if it was or not, but
It might have been, which would be a point against it.
hey, don't. At least it didn't have Salmon Bukkake, but
It doesn't
I mean,
make of that either.
don't fuck with Home. Home was one of the best X-Files episodes ever, dude. But I have to give it to the Five Satins
That's one
because
that I prefer not to think about anymore, though.
the Five Satins remind me of the Five Heartbeats, an amazing movie. But I gotta give it to the Five Satins. And the Still of the Night's an amazing fucking song. But Jamie, which way do you want to go?
I have to say the Five Satins. There's a lot of movies it is playing in the background, and I want to say Dirty Dancing's one of them, but it's just it
Yes, Dirty Dancing is one of them.
I thought so. But yeah, it's just one of those songs that it's timeless for me. So I'm definitely giving it to that.
Okay, if it's in Dirty Dancing, that kind of counts against it. I might change my vote, but if you like a movie about an older guy taking advantage of a young woman, nobody puts baby in a corner. Yeah, you are putting a baby in a corner, you fucking pedo. But Harley, which way you want to go?
In the Still of the Night, just because it's in Dirty Dancing.
Girl, I'll show you some Dirty Dancing. But Chancey, which way you want to go?
Patrick Swayze in it, half naked. There you go. Thank you very much.
Not the half you want to see, but
I'm going to go with the Five Satins because it also is likely the result of like countless accidental conceptions.
Have you not seen footage? Have you not seen footage of Woodstock '69? I guarantee Jimi Hendrix was the reason for a lot of conceptions as well. But
not this song.
No. All Along the Watchtower, maybe, but
I wasn't right about screwing when I hear that song from Jimi Hendrix either. So I'm not sure what you're doing, Jeremy, but okay.
I mean, I'll show you a Watchtower, but
no.
And
makes you scared what his getting nasty playlist is.
I wouldn't be surprised if Barney's on there. I love you love me.
Actually, Harley, we did a sex song bracket last 2 years ago in February. So if you want to go check that episode, there's 5 or 6 of my sex songs on that list. So including Backdoor Riders.
See what that is.
Including Backdoor Riders by Psychopathic Riders. And Pamela says amen, Harley, for the Patrick Swayze comment, I'm guessing. But the Bubblicious one, which way do you want to go?
The Still of the Night or that one?
Little Wing.
That one.
In the Still in the Night.
She wants the Dirty Dancing song because she's thinking with
I'm thinking
her
about
lady
pants.
part.
I mean, there's a reason. There's many reasons that Bubbles Scotch guards her couch, and I'm sure Patrick Swayze's one of them. But yeah, she agrees. But hey, Ron, which way you want to go on this one?
This is unbelievable. You guys are voting against Little Wing like that. Number 8 versus number 31.
Ooh.
How do you not like in the Still of the Night?
Okay, Aaron, you got to think. There's 4 women on here, and that song's on a movie with a really sexy man. So there you go.
That doesn't make it a better or worse song. That's how Jeremy would rate a song if it was in the movie or cartoon he liked.
Yeah, right.
I'm not a huge Stevie Ray Vaughan fan, but his
I bring up references. I do not rate songs based on what they're in. I bring up references. That's all I fucking do.
Yeah,
I agree.
Because this was in Family Guy.
Yeah, right. I agree with you, Aaron. Stevie Ray Vaughan's cover of Little Wing was pretty good.
Yeah, it's really good. And I
Well,
think Eric Clapton did a cover of it that's subpar, but yeah, the Hendrix version is awesome.
well, to get the final answer here, I gotta go with one of my favorite drinks. Brandy, which way you want to go? Jimi Hendrix or Five Satins?
In the Still of the Night, all day, every day, and not because of Dirty Dancing.
Thank you.
It was a parental favorite. Probably, I don't know how I was made, but you know, I'm pretty sure it was in that playlist.
Oh, we're talking to a statistic.
Right?
Was it play-in time?
Oh, thank you, Aaron. Yes, it is playing time, and Miss Jamie gets to start this one out, and it's a '70s matchup for the play-in, for the first play-in of this night, and it's number 186. I'll Take You There. Yeah, well, by the Staple Singers from 1972. Against number 169, American Girl by Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers from 76.
I do really like the version of "I'll Take You There" from the Staple Singers. I like Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. Don't get me wrong, but this isn't the top song for me. I'm gonna go ahead and go and do the Staple Singers. My initial choice. I really like the beat to that song. It gets you jazzed up and ready to go for the day.
Okay, I gotta ask because we discussed this on last week's episode of Maniacal Music Musings because Chancey brought Tom Petty to the show, and it wasn't one of his greatest albums, but it was a good album. What is your favorite Tom Petty song?
What album was it?
What album was it, Chancey? I forget.
Damn the Torpedoes.
Yeah, Damn the
That might
Torpedoes.
be his best album. That's the third one. The Iovine.
I'd have to go over his songs again. I don't say that it's normally one of the top normal ones, so I'd have to listen to a few of them and decide between them. But it's not your normal shit.
I mean, I personally prefer Breakdown, but
right. That's a good song. I don't know. I don't have an offhand favorite of Tom Petty like that I can say without having to listen. To be honest,
My favorite Tom Petty songs probably wouldn't be on the list. Like Rhino Skin and Swingin'.
Those are deep cuts.
Yes, yeah, they are. But Harley, which way you want to go?
I'll Take You There.
Oh, sweetie, don't make any promises you can't keep. But Chancey Pants, which way you want to go?
Dude, I'm voting for Tom Petty, not just because I like Tom Petty, but because every time I think about this song, I always think about fucking Silence of the Lambs, where he's all like, you know, put the lotion in the fucking basket. Fucking candy cane.
Why does American Girl make you think of that?
Because that's what she's listening to when he kidnaps the senator's daughter.
Okay. So you just pulled a Jeremy.
Well, yeah, you could say that, but it's not a cartoon, so it's just better.
But you chose it because it's in a movie. So you pulled
Yeah,
you pulled a Dirty Dancing.
yeah, that's okay. I'm okay with that.
You know what? Anything that Jason does is better than Jeremy, so I'm behind that. I'm Jamie, and I support this message.
Oh shit, that's great.
Didn't land though, because he's over here switching shit up, so he's gonna pretend like he didn't hear none of those things.
I literally checked. I literally got my headphones working as Chancey was saying, as laughing. So I have no fucking idea. But
Oh, that's even better. Nobody tell him anything.
You'll listen later.
I edit this shit, dude. I'll hear it. But
That's when you're gonna hear it. Yeah, you'll have to wait for the edit.
You sound quiet now.
better.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I had to fucking hold on. Let me check my settings. But which way you want to go, Miss Bubbles? While I fix my settings.
The Staples, that song we were just playing it, and that's what I was grooving to. For whoever is watching live or here on YouTube, like I put it on and I just like instantly I was like, oh, this is
it gets you going. Like it's one of my pump up songs in the morning. Like I'm driving down the road, just hanging out with my wang out, you know, just hanging.
Exactly.
Jamie,
I just got so excited. And
Jamie,
like,
how do you know what I do on weekends? That's my question.
Oh, you never know. Never know where I'm at.
Wish I did. But Ron, which way you want to go?
This one I'm gobsmacked again. Number 1 versus number 19. American Girl.
Oh no.
I'll take you there, 19. It's not my favorite Tom Petty song, but it's one of the best Tom Petty songs. And it's also one of the best Strokes songs because they totally ripped it off for, what's that called? Last Night?
Well,
yeah. Yep.
Miss. Are you done?
Got everything you need in a rock song. It's the perfect American rock and roll song.
Well, speaking of everything you need, Miss Brandy, which way you want to go?
I'll take you there all the way.
Ooh, which means Staple Singers does move into the first round, and I was really hoping for a tiebreaker on this one. Because I actually love this Tom Petty song. It's one of the Tom Petty songs I love. Not even the lyrics, it's just the music in it. I mean, it has been the opening and closing music to so many fucking movies that it's just classic. And it's a good song. It's not my Tom Petty top 5 for damn sure, but it's a good song. Actually, one of the Tom Petty songs off that album that Chancey brought, Damn Torpedoes, is in my top 5. I forget which one it is at this point.
Refugee?
Yes. Refugi. Refugi, as my American Dad reference goes, it's Refugi. Because, we all want to go to Camp Refugi. But, so that means the final matchup in this side of round 1 is going to get started off by Brandy.
Last all night.
I meant to drop that.
Actually, not Brandy. Harley. I'm sorry, Harley. And it's 70s versus 60s now because 186, I'll take you there, the Staple Singers from 72, is going against number 187, Subterranean Homesick Blues by Bob Dylan from 65.
I'll take you there.
Yep.
Chancey's getting a big fat yup to that one. But
yep.
Damn, Bubbles. All right. Hey, Ron, are the Staple Singers moving on?
I'm on the pavement. Think about the government. Subterranean Homesick Blues 9. I'll take you there. Still 19.
And Brandy, is it Bob Dylan or the Staple Singers? She's muted.
I got it.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to say I'll take you there because I'm kind of trash and I don't know the Bob Dylan song.
Oh,
That's all right.
She just kind of slipped in today. She did not have pre-warning to this.
It's true. I mean, yeah.
Cultured swine, I'll take it.
I have zero excuses if I'm unprepared.
Hey man, there's nothing like raw dog in life, dude. Sometimes you just got to go in cold.
There it is. One day when I'm
No
like
lotion.
72, I'm gonna wish that I knew that Bob Dylan song at this moment.
What's up, Lonnie?
No, you're not. No, you're not. Because, and it's no Vaseline, not no lube. But I 100% wouldn't have gone against Bob Dylan anyway, because fuck Bob Dylan. I can't stand his voice. If I want to hear a whiny asshole, I'll go to many other people I podcast with. But yeah, I would go with the Staple Singers any day of the fucking week. But Jamie, which way would you go?
We're still gonna go ahead and give it to I'll Take You There. It's pretty obvious. Pretty obvious.
Which means the Staple Singers move out of the first round 6-1. Bob Dylan getting one lone vote because that's all he fucking deserves. But that means that the first half of round 1 is officially over. There's only one Bob Dylan song in this whole thing I probably would ever vote for, and I don't know if it's even on this bracket at any point. So,
Next matchup's interesting.
oh, it fucking is, and that means we get to go to the other side of round 1, and it's getting started off by Mr. Chancy Pants himself, and this is an interesting matchup. 80s versus 60s. It's going to be number 185, Beat It by Michael Jackson from 1982, versus number 168, Son of a Preacher Man by Dusty Springfield from 1969.
Well, shit. I like both of these songs.
Fuck you, Jeremy.
I mean,
I'm saying I understand you did not make these rankings, but I'm gonna still say shove it up yours.
I mean, if you're gonna fuck me, that's part of the. If you're gonna fuck me, that's part of the process. But okay, Chancy.
For the contributions made by Eddie Van Halen, I'm gonna go with Beat It.
And Lonnie, what's up, my brother? Gotta get you on a bracket eventually, buddy. You're fun. And Pamela, you're hammered as well. Well, shit, you better be watching this shit. It makes it better, trust me. But Beat It gets a vote. Bubbles, are you going with MJ or Miss Dusty herself?
Well, I like to see that we've got some carpenters getting hammered in here, but I am a baker. Jamie, she's like, yes.
Got you.
But I'm gonna, you know what? We're gonna beat
Carpenters
it
get hammered, bakers get baked.
Got a hole in my lip.
Exactly.
So you want to beat it there?
We're beating it. We are beating it.
Double beat.
Well, I mean, you are the one with the paddle there, Bubbles. But AA Ron, which way you want to go?
Number 10, Son of a Preacher Man. Number 23, Beat It.
How
And,
do you rank Michael motherfucking Jackson
It's
so low?
fair because that other song's a great song.
It is, but
I'm for it, Aaron. Don't let him bully you.
it's the Prince of Pop. Like, fuck.
Yeah, I never liked Michael Jackson very much.
I
He
mean,
said what he said.
either did those little boys' parents, but still.
I like the one, Mama Say, Mama Sa, Mama Kusa. That's a good one.
Get it,
Off the
say it.
Wall, that was fun.
What is that?
Do it. Do the song. Get it going.
Is that black versus? Is that white? Black and white, or I forget what song that is, but I don't know. But I gotta give it to Eat It. Oh, I'm sorry, I mean Beat It. 'Cause even though Weird Al did better, I gotta give it to MJ.
No Pulp Fiction references here for Son of a Preacher Man.
I've seen Pulp Fiction once, and the only scene there's only two scenes in that movie I truly like, and that's when they
Isn't Brandy after Aaron?
Well, fuck
They
me.
they did a double Beat It.
Yes, we double beat it because fuck me or Powell crates. God damn it. Which is actually one of my favorite scenes in Pulp Fiction is when they bust in the basement and the fucking black guy's getting in the ass. But
Brandy and I just over here beating it together. Oh, I missed.
well, that's what sister-in-laws are for. But which way you want to go, Brandy?
Beat it. I love Son of a Preacher Man was a really good song, but I'm an 80s baby and I'm all about that Michael Jackson.
I mean, nothing like getting it from a son of a preacher, but you know.
That too. I'm sure he got it more.
I mean, there was a daughter of a preacher in my church back in the day that I wouldn't have loved to beat it to. But Jamie, which way you want to
go? Definitely Michael Jackson. Definitely.
I mean, I actually had that dance memorized as a teenager, so yeah. I watched that video so many fucking times on my DVD back in the day. But Harley, finish us off here. Which way you want to go?
I'm going with Beat It because it is fun to beat it.
Well, don't beat it too bad. You don't want it to turn weird colors. But that's a medical issue. But that means that Bubbles gets to start off the matchup to figure out who is going to face MJ in the next matchup. And this could be honestly great either way, honestly. But it's a 90s versus 2000s matchup. It's 184. Nothing Compares to You by Sinead O'Connor from 1990. Or number 167, Lose Yourself by Eminem from 2002.
Oh my God, this is my era. Oh, again, another Flock Hugh Jeremy. Like this is getting we are getting into some bullshit. I am, however, gonna go with Eminem.
Two different eras, right?
It is, but I was in the middle of both of those. I'm just.
But Aaron, which way are you gonna go?
This is number 24 versus number 26. Prince / Sinead takes it.
See, I got comments for that in a second. But Miss Brandy, which way you want to go?
I'm gonna say Sinead O'Connor because that was my favorite song as a kid. Favorite all time. I can turn off Eminem. I cannot turn off a Sinead.
Well, you know, ICP would have liked to turn off Eminem a long time ago. But see, this is a fucked up thing for me because I hate Eminem with pretty much every fiber of my being. I mean, but
I like Eminem. He's talented, but not. It's that thing. I got that Sinead in me. I'm in the shower. Nobody else can hear me.
I'm a juggalo, so hating Eminem is in my blood. But I mean, Lose Yourself. I loved 8 Mile when I was a kid. Like it was an amazing movie when I was a kid. And Lose Yourself is a fucking pretty good song. I like the Salem's Lot reference in it. I really do. But Nothing Compares to You. If Prince actually sang that song, it would be 100 times fucking better.
He does.
So, I never heard a version of him singing that.
It's on the hits / the B-sides.
Okay, I will have to go look that up tomorrow, but because I want to hear that. Prince is a sex guy.
The fact that Aaron just knew that off the top of his head, I am absolutely 110% impressed. You have no reason to impress me, but that did it. I
am also not impressed because it's Aaron and his music knowledge is fucking beyond recognition of anybody I've ever met. So, though we did meet somebody this past Tuesday who probably knows more about Mott the Hoopy than him, but that's pretty much it. So, actually, dude, the guy we had, the guy we had on M Cube this past Tuesday could probably take you on in a Music Jeopardy challenge and might win. So I don't know, it might be interesting, but. But Mott the Hoop will be coming up later. But I have to give this to Eminem just because it's not Prince. It's Sinead O'Connor and her weird ass bald head. So, but which way do you want to go, Jamie? It's all tied up at the moment.
I mean, I remember the whole Sinead O'Connor music video when it first came out. I remember hearing it and all that, but Lose Yourself was more in my youth with some memories from high school. I'm an Eminem fan. This isn't necessarily my favorite one, but I'm gonna give it to Lose Yourself because of how many lives at that time were touched by that song, and it made a big difference for them. So I'm going with how it affected society. So
I mean,
fuck Sinead O'Connor. I'm so sorry.
it did give me a couple great jokes against Q1 bastards back in the day, so I gotta love it. But oh my god, the time he tried rapping and I fucking said, "What's that in your shirt, Mom? Spaghetti?" But fucking classic. But Harley, which way you want to go?
Lose Yourself.
I did that a long time ago, sweetie, a long fucking time ago. But Chancy Pants.
I'm going with fucking Sinead O'Connor on this one, man.
Well, unfortunately, I'm still moving on, but either way.
That's fine.
That means it's MJ versus a man who likes to pretend he's MJ in music videos in the next matchup. But the next matchup, fuck. It's a 1972 matchup. And it gets started off by Aaron. It's number 183. You Are the Sunshine of My Life by Stevie Wonder.
Who won Nothing Compares to You versus Lose Yourself?
Lose Yourself.
Eminem.
Obviously. Eminem, obviously.
Not obviously. I didn't vote for him.
In this panelist, you got to know by the generation that Lose Yourself's going to win that matchup. I just knew it from the beginning. I mean, Jamie was my kind of wild card in that one. I had a feeling, but I mean, she went the way I kind of thought she would. But as I was saying, it's 183. You Are the Sunshine of My Life by Stevie Wonder, going against number 166, All the Young Dudes by Mott the Hoople and both from 72. And Aaron, which way are you going to go?
This is number 13 versus number 14. Mott the Hoople / David Bowie versus Stevie Wonder. We had a guest on our podcast who's an Ian Hunter expert. So
Mick Smith? Mick Smith?
Yeah.
Okay, that's who we had on M-Cube this last week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
So
we've been
so
having
yeah,
a lot
I do know about as much about Mott the Hoople as you or more. But
okay.
yeah, All the Young Dudes takes it by one.
See, that's funny actually, because we've been crossing over on guests a lot lately. But you guys just had Kelda Williams too, and we had her like a week or two before you did. So.
Oh, wow.
But Brandy, is it Mott the Hoople or Stevie Wonder?
Well, I've never heard Mott the Hoople, but I just played it in your guys' little conversation, and at this moment, if I was to listen to Stevie Wonder or Mott the Hoople, I would go with Mott the Hoople.
Mott the Hoople was about to break up, and David Bowie liked the band, and he said, "No, stay together," and he gave him that song.
Nice.
It became a
Yeah,
hit.
I literally just played, about 45 seconds of the song, and I dug it. I mean, if I was to pick and stay on a song between the two of them, I would absolutely stay on All the Young Dudes.
Does anybody want to make a comment about that? Because I kind of trying to avoid that. But
You're gonna call her a cougar? Don't do it.
I mean, dude, no shame for cougars. Cougars were my fucking lifeblood in my 20s, dude. Come on. But
I'm 55, dude. I don't know.
You are a cougar, so if you weren't married.
It's called a silver fox.
Oh, he's a silver fox. He's a vampire. We've been through this, but
Now I got the softball mustache going.
Yeah, you got the Freddie Mercury thing going. But I mean, on this matchup, I love fucking Stevie Wonder. We did a whole Stevie Wonder bracket back about almost 2 years ago. This is not one of his better songs, in my opinion. There are a lot better songs from Stevie Wonder than this song. And I would vote for a lot of those songs over Mott the Hoople. But All the Young Dudes was on a one of those rock collection CDs I got back in the early 2000s. And I love...
like the infomercials you woke up to at 2-3 in the morning.
Yeah. It was on one of those. It was on one of those.
Now for $19.99.
Actually, no, I didn't even have the official collection. It was called Monsters of Rock, and I literally looked up the tracks.
Yes.
I literally I literally looked up the track list and I downloaded every song on LimeWire from the track
Dude,
list.
Monster Ballads.
I had that too. Hey,
There's a My Name Is Earl episode where he's making up for having ruined Joy's wedding, and he got Monsters of Rock and Monsters of Rap at the nice price.
I love that.
I love My Name Is Earl.
Oh, My Name Is Earl is fucking amazing, and that episode's fucking classic. But
yeah,
I downloaded every song off Monster Ballads and Monsters of Rock on LimeWire.
Soccer balls are hard to punt.
I'm gonna do that after this podcast. I won't lie. Fuck it.
But-
I'm gonna do it.
But
The playlist probably exists on Spotify already.
Probably. But All the Young Dudes is fucking classic. And Jamie, Monster Ballads is how I learned about Mr. Big to Be With You, and that's a fucking amazing song.
Oh, you didn't know about that song?
It was before my time, really, kind of. I was too young when it came out to really know about it.
I
But
grew up on Mr. Big and Firehouse and all that stuff. Like my mom listened to the music, knew some of the guys that played in the bands, all that stuff, bud. Like,
well, you're a few years above me, so. But
you know what? I was
a
the oldest
few.
person last night, and that was very awkward. But I will gladly say I support some great music in my day, and all the young dudes will get my vote. So you don't even have to worry about asking me. That's exactly where it's going because that Stevie Wonder song is not that great.
It was getting my vote as well because it's All the Young
Right.
Dudes. Always been one of my favorite songs. It might be the only Mott the Hoople song I actually have heard.
It actually just had a good beat.
And it had a great riff to it, and I mean the lyrics were fucking amazing, and the way he sings it's fucking amazing. So
Catchy, and it was one of those again upbeat songs, and one of those fun like, hey, yeah.
honestly, if you want to hear more of that, Ann Hunter actually has put out he put out an album called Defiance last year. He's got part 2 and part 3 of it coming out too. It's him and a all-star lineup of fucking celebrities. Ringo Starr, fucking Johnny Depp on guitar, like amazing fucking people. So that's what
that'd be interesting.
That's what Mick Smith actually brought in our show, Aaron, is Defiance, Ann Hunter's album. So it's a really good album. But Harley, which way you want to go?
I personally liked All the Young Dudes better.
Well, I mean, they go better than the old dudes, but
watch out, man.
And Chancy Pants, are you gonna actually give one to Stevie, or are you going for Mott?
Oh, I'm going to give one to Stevie Wonder, but I just wanted to start it off by saying, my name is Mud.
My name is Mud.
And Bubbles, because I know how much you love it, finish us off.
I'm gonna go with Young Dudes on this one.
Oh, poor Daddy Kong. But
Was this a sweep?
Nope. Chancey gave it to Stevie. We've yet to have a sweep, I think, in this whole thing so far. So
yeah, not yet.
And Pamela says, old but young at heart, and old dudes have class and money. It's true. It's true. But that means that this one gets to get started off by Brandy, if I'm not mistaken, which I don't think I am. And it's a 60s versus 40s matchup. Actually, shit. Okay, no, I'm sorry. This is the oldest song in this fucking bracket. I fucked that up. It's number 182, The Sounds of Silence by Simon and Garfunkel from 64, versus number 165, I'm So Lonesome I Could Cry by Hank Williams from 1949.
Is that on me? Or you?
Oh, it's on you.
It's on you, me? Oh man.
It's on you, just like all the young.
Hey, can we do a pass? Because I don't know either of them. I'm kind of horrible.
You don't know Hank Williams?
You don't know The Sound of Silence?
I do not. Like I off of the name, I cannot.
Wait a minute.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. No, nothing.
Disturbed redid the
Wow.
song. I know
It was
you
not
don't.
fucking Trolls.
There's no way you don't.
Uncultured swine. I am uncultured swine. I swear.
Then we will
I
have
would.
to-
You must be
by the sound of
really
it,
young.
dark and gloomy.
Chansey!
I'm
She
on
said her
it.
Chansey! She said her catchphrase with no fucking running up to it even.
That's her second time saying it. Did you not hear
Yeah.
it earlier?
Said it twice. now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, welcome to the bandwagon, Captain Obvious.
Was it when I changed my fucking headphones? Was it when I changed
No.
my headphones?
Maybe.
No,
I don't know.
Well, I guarantee you know both these songs if you heard them. I really do. But I will cast my vote to give you a second to listen.
Yeah, yeah.
Talk with you again.
Whoever's playing that, mute it before
Yeah, you gotta mute because
Mute it.
we'll get
Mute
in
it.
trouble.
YouTube will kick us off for that shit. But,
Yeah, I know, but you can play so many seconds of it.
So yeah, I don't want to take chances. But
Oh, calm down, killer.
hey, Aaron already got one of my.
I got him
videos
kicked
fucking
off from the Rockford Files ringtone on my phone.
Oh,
What was the other song? So
Sound of Silence.
I'm so lonesome I could cry.
so lonesome.
But I will go first, and I'll let Brandy go after me for this one, because Chancey recently brought a Hank Williams album on our show, and I'm So Lonesome I Could Cry was on it. It's not one of my favorite Hank Williams songs. I mean, if this was Hey Good Looking or Your Cheating Heart, like it might have more of a chance. But Sounds of Silence is fucking incredible. And yes, Jamie, Disturbed did a fucking amazing job with that fucking song. So I 100% agree on that shit. But I mean, Simon and Garfunkel's version is fucking classic. So, and I love when they put it in old school as well. When Will Ferrell, like after he like takes the tranquilizer dart, goes in the pool. But fucking classic scene. But Brandy, have you had a chance to decide? You're
You're
muted.
still
You're talking.
muted.
There it is. All right. So I took a little piece of both. I literally have never heard the Hank Williams song, but it does sound like a song that my dad would have played, and I would have jetted out of the room.
Exactly.
So I'm literally going with Simon and Garfunkel based on the fact that you guys said Disturbed did it, and I have not heard it.
Oh, it's a bonus track on one of their albums. I forget which one.
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna have to
awesome.
I'll check it out.
But Mouthy Bastard, I have a feeling, but which way are you gonna go?
is it on me, you say?
It is Mouthy one.
Well, we're gonna definitely. I'm not a big fan of Simon and Garfunkel's version, obviously. I mentioned the Disturbed one earlier, but I love Simon and Garfunkel in general. So this is a great song, and they're great. I just don't like them together on that. They gave Disturbed a great way to be able to like impress me years later, I guess. But I'm gonna give it to Sound of Silence.
Which I actually never knew that song was called that. I always just knew it as Hello Darkness. But Harley, which way you want to go?
Yep.
Ooh, which means Simon and Garfunkel do move on. But Chancey Pants, which way you want to go since you're the Hank Williams fan out of us?
Well, I don't know. It's kind of tough for me. If this would have been the Volbeat cover, I'd have voted for it like, infinitely. But I did come up with an interesting parody song for Sound of Silence that's probably not safe for anyone to listen to at this point. I'm going to probably go with Sounds of Silence on this one, man. Let's go with that Sound of Silence.
And Bubbly, one.
Words of the prophets were written on the subway walls and tenement halls.
My turn, right?
Yes, my dear.
C.
I'm doing Sound of Silence. I think overall that song's great. I like both versions of it.
And Aaron finishes out.
Sounds of Silence, number 6. I'm So Lonesome I Could Cry, number 33.
And folks, that is our first sweep of the night.
Finally.
That just means it's a good fucking.
And that's a damn good song for it to be a sweep. So I mean, come on now.
I mean, and that just means it's a good fucking playlist if it's our first night. But and that means that I get to start off the next matchup, and it's a '60s matchup, only 1 year apart. Number 181, 8 Miles High by the Byrds from 1966, or number 164, Mr. Tambourine Man by Bob Dylan from 1965.
Side note, the Byrds also do Mr. Tambourine Man, and it's a better version than Bob Dylan's.
I think we actually already had that version on this bracket at one point. Because I know we had Mr. Tambourine Man already from some band. I think it was the Byrds. And I agree with you 100%, Aaron. They did it better. So
yeah.
I got to give it to 8 Miles High because I actually fucking love that song. And I mean, I've been 8 Miles High. It's fucking... That fucking slide that Carney's had today. Jesus Christ, I felt like I was 8 Miles High. But, which way you want to go, Jamie?
Me? Is it me now?
Yes, it is you.
Okie dokie. We're gonna go with the Byrds.
Much to fucking Alfred Hitchcock's preference, but which way you want to go, Harley?
The Byrds.
Swear to God, it's a Hitchcock movie here. All I hear is the Byrds, the Byrds. But Chancey motherfucking Pants. Which way you want to go?
I think I'm gonna go with the Byrds on this one. Every time I hear 8 Miles High, I always think about Kenny Rogers and the fucking what is it, in the New Edition or whatever it's called? Yeah. I always think about that.
What condition my condition was in.
Yeah, that's it.
And Bubbles.
Tambourine Man.
Ooh. Avoiding the sweep, even though the Byrds are moving on. And Aaron?
Yup.
Oh.
Tambourine Man 21, 8 Miles High 28.
Yeah, close, but not a cigar. And Brandy, finish us out here.
We are going Tambourine Man.
Ooh. It actually became a 4-3. I did not see that coming. But that means the next matchup gets started off by the Mouthy Bastard. And it's a 70s matchup. It's number 180, Walk on the Wild Side by Lou Reed from 1972. Or 163, Landslide by Fleetwood Mac from 1975.
Let me reacquaint myself real quick. Hold on.
You know, because all the colored girls go, do, 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 do.
Do, 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 do.
I don't know that I like one song more than the other. I am a Fleetwood Mac fan.
This one's covered by a lot of people, Smashing Pumpkins and Dixie Chicks.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Landslide.
And Harley.
Okay, well, Stevie Nicks is my goddess, and so Fleetwood Mac was my number one, so I'm going with Fleetwood Mac.
The White Witch gets a vote. And Chancey, which way you want to go?
Not Fleetwood Mac.
Lou Reed gets a vote.
Not what them bitches said.
And the bubbly one, which way you want to go?
Fleetwood Mac. Chancey. Yes, this is a challenge.
And Pamela agrees with you, as Chancey said. Ain't going with those bitches. And Aaron?
Walk on the Wild Side, number 5. Landslide, number 20.
Ooh.
Holly came up from Miami, FLA. This is
Which,
one of the top 2 or 3 songs about cross dressers, for sure. Lola.
I mean, I would think "Dude Looks Like a Lady" is the #1 song about cross dressers. Just saying, but
put it about 5th.
yeah, it was a Mrs. Doubtfire. It's my #1 song, but on this one, it's not my favorite Fleetwood Mac song. Actually, my favorite Fleetwood Mac song was already on one of these parts, but I will go with Landslide because Fleetwood Mac is fucking incredible, and Stevie Nicks can get it every day, all day, 5 times on Sunday. So, her on American Horror Story. Ooh, I went through some tissues on that fucking scene. But,
Don't die.
but, Randy.
Damn,
Which
Fleetwood
way-
Mac all day.
Ooh. Which means Fleetwood Mac does move on 5-2. And this one gets started off by Harley. It's a 70s matchup. It's number 179, Comfortably Numb, by Pink Floyd from 1979, versus number 162, Pink Moon, by Nick Drake from 1972.
Pink Floyd.
And Chancy Pants?
Who is the other one other than Pink Floyd?
Nick Drake with Pink Moon.
Pink Moon.
Oh yeah, Pink Floyd for sure.
It's a pink matchup. But Bubbly One, speaking of pink matchups, which way you want to go?
Pink Floyd.
Fuck. And I almost am going to dread this, I have a feeling, but Ron.
Pink Floyd, #4. Pink Moon, #18. I like that Pink Moon song too.
Which means Pink Floyd moves on. And Brandy, which way you want to go?
Pink Floyd all day. What's it doing? Sorry, hold on.
As I expressed on a recent episode of M Cubed, I really, really can't stand Pink Floyd. I am not a fan of Pink Floyd. I think their music is way too drawn out. Comfortably Numb is maybe one of their best songs, but I mean, it's just, I am not a Pink Floyd fan at all. Korn did Another Brick in the Wall so much fucking better, but
You're saying because they're drawn out. Well, you're giving us drawn out explanations every time you vote. You hate them because you're like them.
This podcast is drawn out, man.
And then Family Guy, you're a friend. You're a fan of Family Guy, and they take those jokes about 10 times too far.
I mean, I'm going for fucking Pink Moon because I actually like that song. Compared
You
to
can
Pink
vote for
Floyd.
Pink Moon just cause, but you can't be hating on it because it's like you.
I'm voting for it also because I want to see that Pink Moon. But speaking of that, Jimmy, which way you want to go?
Comfortably Numb.
Oh,
Man,
you would be.
I can't believe you're talking about how you hate fucking Pink Floyd, dude. That bass line on Money is a fucking banger.
Yeah, it is.
Well, that means it is time for our last play-in matchup of the night. And oh, I couldn't have planned this if I tried. I really couldn't have planned this. But Chancey gets to start us out. It's a 1984 fucking death match. And there's a lot of women on this. So I have a feeling which way it's going to go.
Jump
but
into the groove.
It's number 177, Jump by Van Halen versus number 161, Into the Groove by Madonna.
Ooh.
Chancy Pants?
I'm going to go with Madonna on this one.
If I wasn't almost expecting that, I would have spit up my drink. But
Dude, Get Into the Groove is fucking awesome. And also, Madonna back in the 80s was definitely something worth selling your soul down river for.
Not so much anymore, but back in the 80s, yeah.
Fucking back in the 80s for sure.
I mean, she may be like a virgin, but she wouldn't be when I got done with her back in the 80s. But, Bubbles, which way you want to go?
I'm gonna do Jump. Like,
Did Chancey and Bubbles switch brains or something? I'm like kind of confused at the moment.
okay.
She literally was about to say
I was.
Madonna, and I had to
And
go
then
and play it real quick.
She
like,
put
whoa.
it on, and instantly I was like, fucking Glee in the mattress store.
No! The worst episode of Glee fucking ever! Don't even!
commercial was fire. That was the best
So,
fucking commercial done by teenagers I've ever seen.
Jump number 27, Madonna number 32.
Oof.
Woo.
And Brandy?
Jump.
All right. Well, I will say, not my favorite Madonna song, but also one of the worst Van Halen songs they ever fucking did. And you had to. I wasn't even gonna bring it up, but the worst episode of Glee fucking ever. So I 100% am going for Madonna.
No.
Is it 2-2?
No, it's 2-3. But the fact that they fucking got all the stupidest episode ever, stupid storyline ever. They got all these mattresses for free because they did the commercial, and because they ripped one open, Schuster had to pay for one because he ripped it open because he was having problems with his wife. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Worst storyline ever in Glee. But, Jamie, which way you want to go?
I actually, okay, so I'm a Van Halen fan, but not this song. I played this song quite a bit in band back in the day. I don't mind it. It's just not my favorite. The Madonna song though, Into the Groove, is one of my more enjoyable songs that you'll catch me getting into that damn groove there. So we're gonna give it to that.
And my Harlequin, my dear,
I'm going with Madonna.
you were the tiebreaker, and fucking A, you just made me the happiest man ever. So, fuck Jump. Fuck that fucking song. And it also kind of makes the final matchup in round one a female powerhouse matchup with the newest song on this part of the bracket. And it gets to get started off by the bubbly one herself, our female powerhouse.
Hey.
I mean, you gotta be a powerhouse to take Daddy Kong, but the final matchup in round one is now gonna be number 178, Bad Guy by Billie Eilish, however the fuck is her name, from 2019, the newest song in this part, versus 161, Into the Groove by Madonna from 1984.
Oh, Billie Eilish. That song is amazing. I love it.
And Aaron, I'm dying to hear your rankings on these.
Billie Eilish 29, Madonna 32.
Ooh, close, but I had a feeling they'd both be low, but Jesus. And Brandy.
Billie Eilish.
Yeah, okay, I'm stopping this fucking possible sweep right here, and I'm giving it to Madonna because I think Billie Eilish is hot as shit. I like a lot of her music, but that is not one song I like. It's a weird fucking song. There's barely any lyrics. It's all fucking horrible music and quietness. So, I mean, ugh.
She's a bad guy.
So
It's a little bit of mystery with a tiny bit of that talent showing through to get you to listen to the other songs of hers.
I'd
And
rather.
out of all the fucking times you give a shit about saying names right, Billie Eilish, you get it right and you act like you give a crap, but you can't even get Louis Armstrong, who paved the way for people like Billie Eilish to do her thing in music. Okay?
All I will say is when Billie Eilish finally took off that fucking big ass t-shirt, goddamn.
Whatever. I'm going to vote for her, just so you know.
Which means Billie Eilish will face Pink Floyd in the next round. But which way do you want to go, Harley?
Billie Eilish.
Okay, I'm just saying, if there were some other women in this podcast from like older generations that I know, they probably would be having a heart attack right now. But
No, you don't get to speak on the behalf of other people because I'm in that generation.
And I'm older than you, dude, so
probably like a year or two. Shut your mouth.
You can't talk.
I'm
for
still older than you.
Yeah.
I'm older than all of
Jancy.
you by decades.
We know you are Count AA, Ron, but which way you want to go, Chancey?
You know what? Fuck it. I'll vote for Billie Eilish because fucking right when she gets done with the hook at the bad guy part, there's that whole fucking instrumental that makes you feel like getting up to no good.
Yeah, this song makes me want to like go cash in IOUs and stuff. You know what I mean?
Dance around the
Harvey.
room with the shirt off. There you go.
I
It's
mean,
got a good beat.
that's the only good part of the song is the fucking like that's the only good part of the song. They're saying, but that means we are officially ready to begin round 2, and it's going to get started off by Aaron, and it is. It's only a 5-year difference, but it's 50s for 60s. It's number 176. You Really Got Me by the Kinks from 64, or number 175. I Only Have Eyes for You by the Flamingos from 59.
Kinks are number 11. Flamingos are number 25.
And Brandy, is it the Kinks or the Flamingos?
I'm gonna have to go Flamingos.
Shoot up.
And
I want to hear that every so often.
And I'm gonna have to give that a big fat yup, cause give up your butt.
Shoot up.
Can't with you guys.
It's give up your butt, Aaron. It's give up your butt. I only have eyes for you, so give up your butt.
I only have eyes for that chocolate starfish. I'm not voting for that song. It's gonna be the Kinks all the way from. I'm so sorry.
Hey, Jamie, you forgot the hot dog flavored water.
We're not. Nope, that's Bizlimkit. We'll talk about that later. You don't need to just spill everything all over the place here, Jeremy. Gosh,
Can't believe 7-Eleven did a hot dog flavored water.
That's hilarious.
And I'm good at filling things in, Jamie. What do you want me to say? But
you are not, not at all, sir.
You don't know. You're half a country
Okay,
away.
well, I'm gonna give that a big fat yep to Jamie.
Yeah, she is.
Oh, well, one of you will find out soon enough. But Chancey, which way you want to go?
No, we're not going to find out soon enough.
You
soon
know
enough,
not
it
what you
never
speaketh
happened.
of, you know not what you speaketh of, my child. But Chancey, which way you want to go?
Our love must be a kind of blind love, 'cause I can't see anyone but you. For you. Shibat.
Shabbat.
Give up your. You mean give up your butt? But Bubbles, which way are you gonna go? It's a tiebreaker. Is it the Kinks or the Flamingos? Because we know you love your Kinks.
Oh, I do like the Kinks.
Paddles and bondage included. But which way you want to go?
I mean, all this talk about Bubbles paddles, it's kind of a shame because I really got a better paddle.
I've seen your freaking girlfriend's Instagram pictures. I know that, but
it's a better paddle, bro. It's a better paddle.
I mean, I've seen the end results of yours. I haven't seen the end results of Bubbles.
Let's go with the Kinks.
Oh. My eyes have been averted. The Kinks go into the quarterfinals. And goddamn. That means Brandy starts off the matchup to see who the Kinks are going to face in the quarterfinals. And it's, oh my god, fucking 24-year difference, different genres completely. It's number 192, Mind Playing Tricks on Me by Get Up Boys from 91. Or number 191, Ode to Billy Joe from Bobby Gentry from 1967.
I'm gonna go with Mind Playing Tricks on Me.
Shit.
My choice. And I'm sticking with it.
I mean, I am going to give that the biggest, fattest, thickest of yups. Because who the fuck Mind hasn't played tricks on him before? So, and it's Ghetto Boys all fucking day, Willie D. He's worked with ICP, and I fucking love Willie D. So, I've listened to all the Ghetto Boys albums, and I fucking love them. So, Mind Playing Tricks on Me, even though KMK and ICP did better. But Jamie, which way you want to go?
This is my choice, and I don't know you. My choice is going to be to Billy Joe, please and thank you.
You want to say that in English?
Oh, to Billy Joe.
She said it in Cartman, dude.
That what? If that was Cartman, that was the saddest fucking Cartman I ever heard in my fucking life.
I understood
it was better than yours.
Ski games. I'm doing
And I wasn't even trying to do Cartman, so let's just put it that way. I was just being an asshole.
She was just living up to her moniker.
Exactly. I'm just that mouthy bastard.
Oh, nice.
I say, Mr. Gansky. How
Oh God, no, stop,
This sucks,
stop.
my
Okay,
balls.
my choice is mine plays tricks on me.
How dare you interrupt my Cartman? How fucking dare you?
That's a terror, dude. It needed to be interrupted, taken out back, and fucking old yellered is what it needed to be done. That thing was a fucking atrocity. Jesus Christ! Lock it back in the box with the gimp, all right? For fuck's sake.
The gimp stays in the box regardless, Chancey. But, and Chancey, you know, why don't you probably dinner first? Because I like a little dinner, Mom, before I get fucked. But, which way you want to go, Chancey?
Jesus Christ. You know, there would have been a time where I would have actually done the Cartman impression, but I don't even want to at this point. That's just disappointing on all fronts. Oh, for fuck's sake. Honestly, dude, I'm going with Bushwick Bill in this bitch. Fucking, cause size ain't shit.
I mean,
The Ghetto Boys.
I think I know some people that disagree with that, but okay.
Yep.
Ooh. And Aaron, finish us out here. Which way are you going to go?
Ode to Billy Joe, 15. Mine playing tricks on me, 34. And dude, the singer, she pushed Billy Joe off the Tallahatchie Bridge.
Thank you. But that means it will be Ghetto Boys versus Kinks in the quarterfinals. And it's another genre matchup in the next round. And it gets to get started off by, look me, it's number 190, Fuck the Police by NWA from 1988, facing number 171, What a Wonderful World by Louis Armstrong from 1967.
Oh my God.
Yeah, fucking.
I don't know if I can continue this podcast if you keep talking with that kind of fucking dirty language.
I don't think it's good.
You lint liquor, knock it off.
I don't think it's gonna fucking matter because I am going for NWA. Fuck the Police.
What the French Toast? These songs are so opposite of each other. What a wonderful world.
I see trees of green, red roses too.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm pretty
These
sure.
songs are like hot and cold.
I'm pretty sure Mr. Armstrong would have said "fuck the police" too if he wouldn't have got beaten for it back in those days. So, but Jamie, which way you want to go?
Skip over the first name. Just go straight with Mr. I can handle that. Thank you. We will go ahead and vote for the NWA. Thank you.
The Ninjas with Attitude get another vote. But which way you want to go, Harley?
Yep.
And Chancey motherfucking guess his last name, get it out of our fucking show.
Yeah, you can't take my name and put it into other people's. Okay, so it's Jamie motherfucking Fuller Sparks, and it's not. I'm sorry, JNC.
I say Chancey. I say
quit it.
Chancey motherfucking gripe on every intro I do.
You messed up pretty bad. It's getting pretty ugly, Jeremy. Can you just stop?
Chancey, do I not say
What?
Chancey motherfucking gripe on every intro I do?
Yeah. This will be the only time I come to his defense, but yes, it's a fact. He does it.
Yeah, but he screws
Then he
it up every
responds
time. So
after
it
a
doesn't
long wait
sound
with
good.
"Hi."
Yeah, that's my shtick. But you know what I was thinking?
He's a
I was thinking about this while we were all talking about this. What if Cartman covered "Fuck the Police"? How great would that be?
He has.
Has he now?
Fernando Ufaret, or whatever the fuck you pronounce
No,
his
no,
name.
no, no, no. I'm not talking about the guy who's fucking pretending to be Cartman. I'm talking about actual Cartman.
Dude, he looks like Cartman in his 30s, so he can fucking pull it off.
That's fine. Yeah, dude. You know, fucking, especially, you know, if he mocks it up so where it's, you know, what is it? Young fatty's got it bad because I'm round. Fuck the police coming straight from the underground. A young fatty got it bad because I'm round.
Fucking love it. Fucking love it.
That was a good Cartman.
I can't. Hold on, let me mute myself. I can't.
But which way you going, Jancy? Did you just kill your voice or what?
No, I'm voting for NWA.
Which means Fuck the Police moves into the quarterfinals. But Bubbles, for dexterity purposes and all that, which way would you have gone?
Fuck the Police.
What's that? There's one behind you.
What?
Yup.
That's it. Oh, Aaron actually. Oh yeah, Aaron likes NWA. I forget about that sometimes. But Brandy.
16 versus 22.
Fuck the police. Fuck the police. Fuck them.
Which means, folks, that gives us our second. Was that our second of the night, Chancey?
Sweet.
Dude, swear to God,
Selling
you
narcotic.
you used to get better sweeps on bastards. I'm just saying, but
Well, I got all my windows open, and apparently my neighbors have been mocking my laugh. So
Fuck them.
fuck the neighbors.
Wow. Asshole neighbors.
I mean,
yeah, there's something else.
Yeah,
I mean,
And I'm also blowing poor Casey's eardrums out. So you know.
well, it ain't the only thing that hurts you blown out, so it's no big deal. But
Yeah, but she's not volunteering to get her eardrums blown out.
oh, fucking A. But that means the next matchup gets started by the mouthy bastard herself, if I'm not mistaken. And it is a 50s versus 70s matchup. Number 170 in the Still of the Night by the Five Satins from 56 versus number 186. I'll Take You There by the Staple Singers from 72.
Okay, so we need to cut down on all the talk there. That was I'll Take You There versus what? I already forgot.
In the Still of the Night, the Five Satin.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take
To be honest with you, we're gonna keep it with the In the Still of the Night. I really find that song to, like I said, be more. I don't know. It's just timeless.
Agreed. And my Harlequin.
I'll Take You There.
Please do.
I second that.
Like
But,
shit, where are we going? Where are we going? I'll pack a bag with 43
We're going to O-Town, mouthy bastard. We're going to O-Town. But
you wish.
not much longer. But Chancey, which way you want to go?
I think I'm gonna go with Still of the Night.
I mean,
It's not Whitesnake's version, but it'll do.
Still of the Night, Still of the Night, Still of the Night.
That's a fucking sick. That's a sick guitar riff.
Oh, I used to mock that song relentlessly when it was current.
Oh, I mean, the only thing I like about it's the guitar.
Back when Aaron was Billy Madison showing up to high school in his fucking convertible listening to fucking metal in the 90s. But which
Dude,
way
I
you want to go?
graduated in 1986.
I know.
Right, dude? I was like, what the fuck?
I know. You
Went to
graduated high
high
school 2 years
school
before.
in the 90s.
Damn, seriously, that was a year after I was born. I was
Yeah.
1 year old when you graduated.
Yeah.
I was still a sperm sitting in a fridge somewhere when you fucking graduated. So, but Bubbles, where do you want to go?
Still of the Night is pretty delightful, so I'm gonna go with that one.
In the still of the night, Daddy Kong comes and takes his prey. But which way you want to go, Aaron?
Staple Singers, number 19. Five Satins, number 31.
And
I'll take you there as a bop, but every time I think about it, I keep going into the Hot Chocolate song, You Sexy Thing. I believe in miracles.
Even America.
Where
you from?
You sexy thing.
See, I
You
can't
sexy thing, you.
Bow, 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 bow. It's
I-
kind of the same
See-
vibe as I'll Take You There.
I can't hear
It does
that fucking,
kind of.
I can't hear that fucking song you just sang without thinking
Where
of
do
heavy,
you come from?
without thinking of
angel?
Heavyweights.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's an amazing Disney movie from the 90s about kids who go to fat camp.
I didn't know
But
in my heart so badly.
Brandy, is it the Staple Singers or the Five Satins?
I'm going on Take You There. It's just happier songs. Still of a Night. It was more of a personal, like, let me be with somebody special.
Well,
That's that accidentally making babies in the back of the car.
well, I'll say this: I'm the tiebreaker, and I didn't make no babies in the back of no car ever, thank God. But I may have made something in bed, as we all may know. But that'll come later on in the future. But I have to go with In the Still of the Night, because that's a classic. And 50s music, I don't know. My parents weren't even born when this song came out, but it still touches me differently. So, In the Still of the Night is my game, my vote, and the win. And will face NWA
Police.
in the quarterfinals. As we go to the other side of round 2, it gets started off by the Joker's Harlequin herself. And it is a 20-year difference. It's number 185. Beat It by Michael Jackson from 1982, facing number 167. Lose Yourself by Eminem from 2002.
Beat It.
I have done that. I have done that so much in my life that's almost turned purple. But Chancey, which way you want to go?
Bum you up in the shit out of that.
And Miss Bubbles.
Fuck us. Okay, first off, we did this to ourselves.
Well, I'm pretty sure we've all been being ourselves for many years now, but which way you want to go?
I think you start to pull the skin off of it before it turns purple.
I mean, man, I've beaten it to the point where a little fly comes out and says, "Are you done yet?"
Okay, so my problem with these is I love both artists, but neither one of these are my favorite songs by either artist. I'm gonna go with Eminem. I'm gonna do Eminem on this one. Whichever one wins, I'm not even upset about it. I'm just upset that they were like against each other at this point.
Well, I mean, at least the one you picked melts in your mouth. But which way you want to go, Aaron?
Eminem 23 or Eminem 26, Michael Jackson 23. Beat It.
Ooh. And Brandy.
I'm gonna go Michael Jackson.
Well, my dear, if you didn't make him win, I fucking 100% would have, because Eminem ain't making it out of the fucking second round in my world. So, and I mean, it's fucking Beat It. If I knew every fucking move to that dance in high school. So,
All the young dudes versus Sounds of Silence.
We don't know about that yet, but Jamie, which way you want to go?
I actually was gonna go ahead and give it to Eminem on this one.
Well, that means that Michael Jackson moves on 5-2. Hey, that's how his
we were
court
already
case.
done with that one.
That's how his court case went.
Jamie had to
But
go.
Lose yourself in a tree swing, and you're swinging and falling.
You got a good matchup with "Lose Yourself." It's like some Lawrence Welk sounding shit.
I mean, Mr. Jefferson moves on. But which way do you want to go in this one, Chancey? Because you're starting it off. Is it number 166, All the Young Dudes by Mott the Hoople from 1972, or number 182, The Sounds of Silence by Simon and Garfunkel from 1964?
Man.
Yeah, fuck us.
You know, I'm going with Simon and Garfunkel just because of that. I'm going with the parody song. I gotta stick with it.
And
It was Sound of Silence versus what?
All the Young Dudes.
Oh.
You know, it's technically All the Young Dudes versus all the old dudes, because if you do all the old dudes, so you're gonna hear Sound of Silence by the time you're done.
I'm gonna go with Sound of Silence on this one.
She votes for all the old dudes, but Ron.
Sounds of Silence 6. All the Young Dudes 13. Sounds of Silence.
All right, and Brandy.
My sailor said, "Brandy, you're a fine girl.
You're a fine girl."
Oh, sorry, I was singing along, but I'm gonna say Sounds of Silence because I did have a chance to just chill and listen to the Simon and Garfunkel, and I did listen to the Disturbed version as well. Absolutely like the Disturbed version a lot better, but without it, we couldn't have the Disturbed. So I would say Simon and Garfunkel.
Fuck. I'm throwing a vote to All the Young Dudes, because even though Simon and Garfunkel's moving on, All the Young Dudes is one of my favorite fucking songs ever. Like, it's just, I don't know. It just reminds me of, I don't know. I can't even say why I love it so much. I just fucking do. But which way do you want to go, my favorite mouthy one?
Sound of Silence.
You know, does anybody else find it ironic the mouthy ones went for Sound of Silence? Just saying, but
Well, she went for the Sounds of Silence, or the Sound of Silence. Doesn't mean that she's gonna be silent.
A mouth doesn't need to make sound.
But that's just ironic. I love ironic things. But Harlequin, finish us off here.
Yep.
Which means Simon and Garfunkel moves on to face Michael Jackson in the next round. 6-1. The next matchup, however, gets started off by my favorite thing to pop, the bubbly one. And it's a 11-year difference. Number 181, 8 Miles High by the Byrds from 1966 versus number 163, Landslide by Fleetwood Mac from 75.
Fleetwood Mac.
Damn. You came to that conclusion fast. But Aaron.
Yep. Fleetwood Mac 20, the Byrds 28.
Close. And Miss Blonde.
Fleetwood Mac.
Fleetwood Mac.
I love the kid said what right after that. But fuck. I actually like both of these songs. Fuck it. I'll give one to the Byrds just to keep it interesting for at least a moment longer. I don't know if it's gonna make a difference, but Miss Jamie. Is the mouthy one gone silent? I guess so. Harlequin, while we're waiting for Jimmy to get back, is it the Birds or Fleetwood Mac?
Fleetwood Mac.
I saw that fucking coming. But I'm not upset either way. But, Jamie, back it?
Yeah, what's up? Sorry. I had to step away.
It's all good. Fleetwood Mac or the Birds?
Fleetwood Mac.
And they were already moving on, but okay. And that means Chancey, finish us out here. Which way you gonna go?
The Birds.
Yeah, you and me are the only ones who vote for the Birds, but because you know, the bird, the bird is the word. But that means the final matchup in round 2 is going to get started off by Aaron, and it's
Right on.
number 179, Comfortably Numb by Pink Floyd from 1979, or number 178, Bad Guy by Billie Eilish from 2019.
You got it right that time. It's like eyelash, but Eilish.
I honestly forgot the first time, but yeah.
Pink Floyd number 4, Billie Eilish number 29.
And Miss Brande.
Sadly, I am more of a new age music fan, so I'm going with Billie Eilish.
Oh, all I can say on this one is fuck me, because I don't really have a preference between these two songs, but I don't like Pink Floyd, so I'll give it to Billie Eilish. But which way do you want to go there? Ah, Friday, fuck connected. Fuck me. Which way you want to go there?
Jamie?
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say because Jeremy's not spitting it out like he hasn't been half the night. Freaking A. I'm gonna take over your job, Jeremy. It's Comfortably Numb versus Billie Eilish. Is that correct?
Now it's eyelash, but yeah.
Oh, but yeah. That's what he does. We're gonna go with Bad Guy. Well, Bad Guy sounds good to me.
Are we tied? I don't know. No, Bad Guy's probably winning.
Nah.
Well, I'm going for Pink Floyd.
And I will second that motion.
I think Jeremy's trying to talk, but he's muted.
And Bubbles. Sorry, I went to go take a piss outside, and I forgot my headphones were connected because they're usually not. But, Bubbles, you're the tiebreaker. Which way are you going to go?
I'm going with Billie Eilish.
Fuck yes! Pink Floyd's gone! Pink Floyd's gone!
You sound pretty excited about it.
I can't stand Pink Floyd. I really think they're one of the most overrated bands in history, and Mr. Mick Smith agreed with me on that. But that means Billie Eilish moves on, and that means it's officially the end of round 2.
Did Landslide beat 8 Miles High?
Yes.
That was out of the room. Okay.
Yes, it did. But that means round 2 is officially over, and I personally need a 2-minute piss break before I make a puddle. So,
right. So you can think about You Really Got Me versus mine playing tricks on me.
You got it, buddy.
So, how about that local sports team?
So, WWE Universe, what do you want to talk about?
Rhea Ripley.
I don't know.
Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's valid. Valid.
That is her theme song is my ringtone.
Yeah. She's a good time. Absolutely.
She would be a good time. Those positions she puts them girls in. Hell yeah.
Yeah. What was it? The Samoan, that booty thing she did. I was like, hello.
Yeah.
Much better.
I was okay with that. I'm okay with all of that. Smash.
Yes.
Who was Smash?
Exactly. Anything she does, yep, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Well, folks, that means we're back for the quarterfinals to start. Oh, that's not a good thing about podcasting on the front porch. It's a short walk outside. But that means this one is going to get started off by Brandy, I believe. And it's going to be 60s versus 90s. Number 176, You Really Got Me by the Kinks from 64. Or number 192, Mind Playing Tricks on Me by the Ghetto Boys from 91.
Ghetto Boys. Ghetto Boys is going down.
I mean, those Ghetto Boys have been known not to go down, but we won't get into that. Yeah, I see that laugh on that one. But, yeah, personally for me, it's got to be the Ghetto Boys because, you know, Bushwick Bill has done shit with ICP as well, and he's fucking incredible. So, and like I said before, who doesn't love a rapping dwarf? He probably could fucking put a cap in my ass, so. But, Jamie, you really got me going. Which way you want to go?
Who is it now?
You Really Got Me versus Mind Playing Tricks on Me.
You really got me.
Not yet, my dear. Not yet. But,
Never. I couldn't hit mute fast enough yet. Never, sir. I don't know why you keep making those jokes. You are a turd. I love you, but no.
You're lost, my dear. Harley, which way you want to go?
Ghetto Boys.
Yeah. And my faithful co-host, which way you want to go?
You know, I think this time I'm gonna I think I'm gonna throw in for the Kinks.
Oh, you do got your Kinks, my friend. But which way you want to go? The Kink Queen herself.
I'm sticking with the Kinks on this one.
Of course you are. Color me motherfucking surprised. Nah.
Yup.
Oh! Fuck!
Ghetto Boys number 34, dude.
Oh, I'm well fucking aware of that, Aaron. I'm well fucking aware. But that means the Kings move on in a fucking split match here, 4-3. And I mean, I can't be too disappointed, even though I voted against it since the last two matchups. But the Kings move on to the semifinals, and it's gonna be going against. Oh, actually, okay, I'm at either way in this one. It's gonna be going against, starting off with me, either number 190, Fuck the Police from NWA from 1988, or number 170, In the Still of the Night by the Five Satins from 1956. And oh, this is a tough one. It really is, but
Is it though?
it really is. I love both these songs with a fucking passion. They're different genres completely, different times completely, but I love both these songs. But I gotta give it to Fuck the Police because I mean it's NWA. I mean, there's one NWA song that is not in this top 500 list that I will be putting when we do our participants' choice Rolling Stones bracket at the end of this. So, our songs that should have been the Rolling Stones, that's top 500, I should say. But there's definitely a NWA song I'm throwing in there. But Jamie, which way you want to go?
Okay, repeat what our choices are.
Fuck the Police or In the Still of the Night.
Yeah, your volume's still really low, Jeremy.
What the fuck? I don't know why. I can talk louder. That work?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and go in the Still of the Night.
And Harley.
Yep.
You sound so tired, my dear. But
Exhausted.
I know, trust me. But Chauncey Ponce. How about you, sir?
I think I'm gonna go Still of the Night on this one.
Fuck the
And-
police.
Thank you, Bubbles. Thank you. And Aaron.
That's a big yup. NWA 16, 5 Satins 31.
And Brandy, you are the tiebreaker yet again.
Fuck the police.
I want to be in it.
Coming straight from the underground.
That's the underground right there. But well, under the counter maybe. But the next matchup on the other side of the quarterfinals, because Fuck the Police will be facing the Kinks in semifinals, is gonna get started off by Jamie.
Oh.
And it's 60s versus 80s. Number 185, Beat It by Michael Jackson from 1982 versus number 182, The Sounds of Silence by Simon & Garfunkel from 64.
Oh, okay. That's where we're going today. Okay.
I thought all the young dudes
Dang.
won that. Sounds of Silence one.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with Sound of Silence. To be honest, Sound of Silence.
Well, she wishes she heard from me more often, but
Yeah, look at you getting something right for the first time. Oh, Jeremy, I'm gonna get you a card for that. That was cute.
hey, even a blind mole rat finds a hole once in a while. But
Good job.
Arlie, which way you want to go?
Sound of Silence.
Yeah, you know you ain't getting that from me on our show. But thank God. But Chancey, which way you want to go, buddy?
Shit. I'll go with Michael Jackson this time.
And Chancey pulls a Macaulay Culkin. But which way you want to go, Bubbles?
Beat It.
If you insist. And Aaron.
Simon and Garfunkel number 6, Michael Jackson number 23.
And Brandy.
Beat It.
Which means I'm the tiebreaker. And Beat It is 100% moving on. Because it's fucking MJ. I don't remember how far Beat It made it in the MJ bracket we did, but I'm pretty sure it made it to like the quarterfinals at least. So it's making it to the semifinals in this one, at least. And I think it may make it to the finals, honestly, based on what it's going against. But we'll see. We'll see as my Harlequin gets to start off this one, the last matchup in the quarterfinals. And it's number 163, Landslide by Fleetwood Mac from 1975, or number 178, Bad Guy
Landslide.
by Billie Eilish from 2019. Holy fuck. But okay, Landslide gets a vote. And Chauncey, Sir Chancelot.
Billie Eilish.
Ooh, didn't see that coming.
Eyelash.
And Bubbles.
Billie Eilish.
And Aaron.
Fleetwood Mac 20, Billie Eilish 29.
And Brandy.
Ash.
They didn't have you muted.
Billie Eilish.
And I am going to tie it up with by going for Landslide so that Mrs. Jamie motherfucking Fuller Sparks gets her, I believe, first tie-breaking decision of the night.
It might very well be my first tiebreaker of the night, and it's gonna be Bad Guy. You better believe it. Give me that Billie Eilish. Winkety wink. Giggity
Fun. It is so fun.
And Jamie votes for me, so Bad Guy
Probably
moves on
just
to the semifinals, and the quarterfinals are now officially over, as semifinals get started, and it is going to be in the first matchup getting started off by Mr. Chancelot himself. Number 176, You Really Got Me by the Kinks from 1964, or number 190, Fuck the Police by NWA from 1988.
I think I'm gonna go with the Kinks again on this one. I don't know.
Well, are you sure you don't know?
No, I think I'm gonna go with the Kinks on this one.
And Bubbles.
Fuck the police.
And Aaron.
We got the Kinks number 11, NWA number 16.
And Brandy.
Kinks.
Fuck the police.
And I'm gonna get that big fat whoop whoop. That's not the song we're talking about, but you know. Fuck the police. But Jamie, fuck the police, or You Really Got Me.
Or what?
Or You Really Got Me.
Oh, the way you said it just sounded so weird.
Well, I was saying You Really Got Me, you know? But
I don't know. It didn't sound like that at all. I was like, wait a minute, what? We're gonna go with Fuck the Police.
which means that NWA finally moves into the finals in one of these parts. But finish us off for dexterity purposes there, Harley. Which way you want to go?
The Kinks.
Ooh, I'm happy Jamie went first, honestly. But that means that to face NWA in the finals, is it going to be, and this gets started off by Miss Bubbles herself, is it going to be
Beat It or Eyelash?
Beat It? Yes, Beat It by Michael Jackson from 1982, or Bad Guy from Billie Eilish from 2019?
Fuck.
That's what they all say.
Bryce?
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well.
Do I hear
Right?
Daddy Kong?
No, that's my nephew. But Daddy Kong did just come in. He was just in my room. But I don't like this. Can I blow a load? Like, is that a thing?
We don't do that here.
We don't
know.
I mean,
know.
honey, it's the 21st century. You're free to blow load whenever you want, but not on this show.
Because I like these songs a lot. I'm gonna go with Beat It. We'll go Michael Jackson.
And folks, if you want to hear me talk more about the freedom to blow load and sexual equality, check out the latest episode of Paranormal New Normal that's up on video on Twitter. But which way do you want to go, Aaron?
Yup.
Ooh, Michael Jackson beat you out the rankings for Billie Eilish.
23-29.
Yeah, close. And Brandy Candy, which way you want to go?
I'm with Jess. This is a hard one. New age, mid age. Both of them they're gonna leave a mark. But I feel like if we don't leave a hard enough mark, MJ will go away. So I'm gonna hit Beat It.
I mean, if you beat it, it's gonna leave more of a mark than just a Bad Guy would. Just saying. But
If you beat it, it's gonna be hella hard.
My dear, you gotta take a blue pill for that one. But you're going for Birds the Word here, Chancey? Fuck.
No, I just you stuttering. Mama said. Mama said.
I get excited. But I am 100% gonna have to push Michael Jackson through to the finals. Because that finals is a matchup I want to see. And that means it goes down to Jamie, for dexterity purposes, which way are you going to go?
What's my choices?
Bad guy or beat it?
Bad guy or beat it? Bad guy.
Well, like I said, for dexterity purposes. But pick a dexterity. Which way you want to go?
Beat it.
And last but certainly not least, Chance-a-Lot.
Beat it with a whip made of eyelashes.
Yes, darling. Yes. Vive la resistance.
Vive la resistance.
Never mind finding the clit. We have a much bigger problem going on here.
Yeah, Jeremy jams the
Fucking guard
clit.
dog sheet.
What was that?
Sheet, sheet. Fucking guard dog sheet.
There's a callback. I said Jeremy jams the clit.
Yes, he does.
I mean,
Pearl Jam.
I mean, maybe Aaron, maybe the first couple strokes before I actually, find the glory hole there. But which way are we going to go in the finals here? Because we are down to a third and fourth place matchup, and it 100% gets started off by AA Ron. Third and fourth place, it's either number 176, You Really Got Me by the Kinks from 1964, or number 178, Bad Guy by Billie Eilish from 2019.
That one comes up Kinks, 11-29.
And Brandy.
She had to go to the restroom, but she
Wow.
picked Billie Eilish.
Eyelash.
And
But she wouldn't stop winking, so I think she meant Billie Eilish.
And I got to go with the Kinks on this one, honestly. It's one of the first ones I could vote for the Kinks in the many matchups, so I'm not happy for that, actually. But the Kinks will get my vote. Jamie?
Okay, so I kind of feel like the Kinks have a good timeless factor, like some other songs I've mentioned throughout the bracket. But yet, Billie Eilish is the new, and I feel like that beat and that, I don't know, there's something, not saying it's going to be timeless, but I think it's going to be universally used and around for a little bit longer than we expect. So I'm going to give it to Billie.
That means somebody has to, but
Damn right. I'm the woman for the
Oh, Billy.
I mean, I would too. But
Billy.
I mean, once she took off that bag of t-shirts, she can get it. But which way are you gonna go, Harley? It's all tied up at the moment.
I think
The
comments like
Kinks.
that are why she wears it.
Probably. Harley Quinn, are you there?
She said the Kinks, bro.
Did she?
Yes, I did.
Oh,
I was paying attention.
I couldn't hear over Aaron, but which way you
I
want to go,
did.
Chance? Which way? Okay, Chancey. Which way you want to go?
Kinks.
Which means the Kinks officially win third place in this part. But for dexterity purposes, which way would you have gone, Bubbles?
Billie Eilish.
Ooh, it was a close one, indeed, 4-3. And that means, folks, it is time for the final matchup of the night. And I hope Brandy's back because she gets to start this one.
She's
No.
not, but I'll yell at her.
Yell at her then, because it's number 190, Fuck the Police by NWA from 1988. Or number 185, Beat It by Michael Jackson from 1982.
Bow. Bow.
She says, "Fuck the police." It's about
And
the as well.
see, it's my vote, and this is a tough fucking finals right here, folks. It really fucking is, but as a good friend of mine says, just because it came first doesn't mean it's better. So I 100% have to go with Fuck the Police. So, I mean, yes, Michael Jackson paved the way for NWA to exist. He 100% did. But NWA, I would love to see them in the grand finale winners bracket of this. So, Fuck the Police gets my vote, but Jamie, how about you?
I don't really give a shit either way, and I just want to vote against you, so I'm going to vote Michael Jackson.
Making a motherfucker want to beat it.
Beat it.
But Harlequin.
A big yep.
Keeping it interesting. But
Yeah.
Chancey Pons.
Motherfucking Michael Jackson.
And
Did we do it?
Bubbles. Fuck the Police or beat it.
You're muted.
You know what? I'm gonna go with Fuck the Police.
Which makes it a tiebreaker going down to AA Raw to determine the final winner of this part.
Nice.
Eyes are way better.
Number 23, Beat It. Number 16, Fuck the Police.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
I didn't fucking forget about that, which is why I knew which way that was going to go right away as soon as I knew Aaron was tiebreaker. So, thank you, Bubbles, for choosing "Fuck the Police." Thank you,
You're welcome.
you're the one who really made it happen. But
yeah,
Though I just wanted to keep it interesting for the end.
oh, honey, you always keep it interesting for the end, the beginning, and the middle. So, yeah, you do that, Jig. Daddy Kong's a lucky man. I've said it before. I'll say it again. But that means our final four in this part, ladies and gentlemen. In fourth place, Miss Billie Eilish with Bad Guy from 2019. In third place,
Is the Senator Kung Fu fighting?
yes. In third place, The Kinks from 1964 with You Really Got Me. In second place, Michael Jackson with Beat It from 1982. And in motherfucking first place is About Damn Time. Number 190 ranked Fuck the Police from NWA 1988. Which means both Beat It and Fuck the Police will be in the grand finale winners bracket, because the first and second place winners of every part of this bracket will be in that bracket. But that means this part of the bracket is over, folks. And actually in a decent fucking time this week. I can't complain about this, but it's gonna be coming up in 2 weeks. We are hitting 160 to 127, featuring more REM, more Bob Marley, who didn't have a song in this part, but has had multiple songs so far. The Who are entering the fray. Madonna's coming back again. Blondie's entering the fray. Some Ariana Grande entering the fray. Some Rick motherfucking James is entering the fray.
We had The Who already. We had My Generation.
I didn't say they didn't come back. I didn't say they weren't in this before.
You said they were entering the fray.
Doesn't mean it's for the first time.
Oh, okay.
But and some CCR coming back again, as well as the Beatles coming back again, as well as Rolling Stones coming back again in the Rolling Stone bracket. I love that shit. And some TLC, I believe, returning for the second time, as well as some Outkast coming into it. Another Martha and the Vandellas song.
Oh yeah.
Some Led Zeppelin, some Elton John, some Journey, some Green Day, Tina Turner, and so much more coming back in 2 weeks. It's the next one, and it's not going to be easy either. So it's not going to get easy because we got 4 parts left of this fucking bracket. So 2 more months left of this bracket before the grand winner finale tournament. And the participant choice, because everybody on this bracket, plus one, I guess, bald-headed motherfucker, is going to get to pick, I believe it's going to be 8 songs that they believe should have made it on the Rolling Stones Top 500, but weren't. To do a participant's choice, I believe it's going to be around 50 songs, but we'll see. I got to do the math still. But it's doing it in my head today, and my head math ain't always the greatest. So I'll figure that out next week.
Wow.
I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out by the time we do the next part. But I'm still trying to decide. I'm trying to decide how long I want it, Jamie. I'm trying to decide how long I want it. But
wow.
we will be back in 2 weeks to continue this bracket. But
Wow.
until then,
Wow.
Miss Jamie motherfucking
Wow.
Fuller. I mean, y'all can keep saying wow like you just got amazed by
Wow.
the size of my
Gotta
dick. But
Owen Wilson it.
I
Wow.
made Post
Wow.
Malone say wow.
Oh wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
you sound like my you all sound like my daughter with her fucking fucking ass now me meows. But
Wow.
Jamie, where can they find you?
You can find me at the corner of. I'm kidding. Actually, you
Corner of
can find me
wow.
I mean, corner of where? Because I want to know that shit.
Yeah, right. So I'm actually on the back Bracket Bastards. I'm gonna be hitting that shit tomorrow. And otherwise, you can find me on the Book of Faces, Instagram. I'm kind of on TikTok-y a little bit here and there, Snapchat. You know, your normal stuff. It's Slipknot Chica 17 or Slipknot Chica. You can find me if you spell my name right. Just do it, okay? Wow.
Wow.
Do it. Do it. Jack and Coke. Do it. But the Harlequin, where can they find you, my dear?
Every Sunday night on the Asylum with Harley and Joker. You can find me on the Mod Squad Network every Saturday night. You can find me here. You can find me a lot of places. Just look me up.
You truly look her up. You won't be disappointed. But where can they find you, Bubbles? And I guess Brandy. I really don't know if she has things to promote, but
No, so she doesn't have like a public social media to give out. But you can find me on really just kind of can't even think right now. You can find me on Bracket Bastards with Jamie.
Damn right.
And I'll be there tomorrow too, so I'm excited for that. And you can also find me on I'm gonna let Jeremy say it because he says it way better than I do.
pardon me. Thick talk.
Under Jesse Marie.
And the infamous AA Ron, where can they find you?
They can find me with Lisa and Phil on wherever you find your podcasts.
Have you ever thought about doing an edition show called Wow?
Wow. You could do a wow episode.
Wow.
Just Owen Wowsons.
Yeah.
You know, I should bring y'all on the Asylum and y'all do that the whole episode just to annoy Jeremy.
Wow.
That'd be really cool.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay, I just found out H&R Block may have fucked up my taxes, so I gotta call those motherfuckers. But
Appointment with them.
I had nothing to do with that.
I know you didn't.
I may be affiliated with them, but I had nothing to do with that.
You're not in my local branch, princess, so no worries. But Chancey, where can they find you besides their deepest, darkest recesses of their nightmares?
Well, in St. Louis, rolling on dubs, for the most part.
Speak of that country grammar.
Yep. Let's see. You got Instagram and TikTok is the Red Eye Roundtable. X is Red Eye Table, and Facebook. That's my fucking real first name. And if you find me and I haven't already brought something on, you get to pick something, and I will be forced to bring it on, even if I hate it. Which I haven't hated anything I brought on yet, but
Chancey
I know eventually.
is my last name.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I hate at least one that I was brought on, but I also fucking loved one of them, so I mean it's a mixed bag. And you can find both of your musers on Facebook as the Uncensored, Unapologetic, and Untamed UQ Podcast Collective Facebook group. You can find us on XXBaby and the Gram as @JuggaloBastard. You could find us on TikTok as @JuggaloBastard Podcast. And you can find us on YouTube where this is streaming as Maniacal Music. And of course, we are always streaming live on Parapost Network, a great home for all podcasts and podcasts. And you can find us as part of the a proudish part of the Blind Knowledge Network. A great home because all knowledge is blind. Until NWA finally won a fucking bracket.
Oh wow, NWA! Wow, fuck the police. Oh,
And
wow.
actually, and for everybody listening, this has actually given me an idea for a NWA bracket coming in the next, well, say 6 months on Maniacal Music Musings.
Oh wow!
Because a little hint for the participant bracket coming up.
Wow.
A bitch is a bitch. But you can check us out then and come back in 2 weeks to check out the next part of this bracket. And every Tuesday, check out Maniacal Music Musings. Wow. Your favorite album review show. Until then.
Wow. Wow.
But Aaron,
We are all awestruck.
Aaron, I gotta ask you. Do you remember